Hey everyone, Alex DeValetti from Detroit Speed here, back again with another project vlog. If you're new to the channel, the project vlog is where we walk around the shop, talk to the guys about what they're working on, and give you guys a real life update on how these projects are progressing in the shop. So right now I'll flip the camera around. Austin's working in the booth. As soon as he's done in there, we'll catch up with him and talk about Chris's Mustang we have back here. What was that?
Hey, what's up?
I know there isn't a ton to really talk about here, but since the last time people saw the car, you were just wet sanding everything and working on the exterior of the car. So what have you and Michael done since then?
We got the car sanded and buffed and taped all up. We did the flat black under the hood. Got the bed liner done underneath the bottom. The trunk's bed line as well. On the interior, it's been seam sealed, and the dash has been painted like a deep red. The interior's going that color. So all the plastic panels.
Yeah, I showed everyone all the plastic panels, but now you have the dash painted too, so you can get a better idea of it. Man, I absolutely love that color. That is beautiful. And I don't really think the camera's gonna do it justice. I can't wait till this one's done so we can actually like bring it to some shows and get some people looking at it. Man, it's amazing.
Yeah, I think once you get all the interior in it, it'll really pop and set this car off.
Yeah, because you'll have all the rest of the red interior panels that we've been showing. That'll be really, really cool.
Yeah, and the tail panel's been painted as well. It's flat black.
I think that really sets it off. Just to contrast the white, break it up a little bit. And you said you did the trunk as well?
Yep.
That's all bed lined.
So the gas tank will sit in there, and it's got a cover that goes over top of it that's bed lined as well.
So it kind of be like an access panel?
Yep, that you can pull out. And we always paint around the windows because this car's got flush mount glass. We always block that out around that channel. So that was done as well. We can flip it up on its side.
Okay. Bed line the whole entire thing. That way you get the longevity, since I know Chris is going to drive this car, and yeah, you want to protect it as much as possible rather than painting the whole underside. We use U-pole Raptor liner is what we've had a ton of luck with on here, and man, it looks amazing. The details, right? All the stuff no one else thinks about. That's what makes it so great. Well, thank you, Austin, for giving us a little update here. I still can't get over that red. I'm excited for this one to come together, and you know, once you see it in this stage here, you kind of know like we're getting down to the wire. I know you're in the paint booth painting up a bunch of the small parts, so
yeah, we're getting real close on this one. We'll start the motor next week and get the motor all painted, and this thing will be off to assembly. So
cool. And then what's next for you? Bringing in the C10?
Yeah, the C10 will come over and we'll start working on it.
Cool. Well, appreciate the update.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yes, have a good day.
Jason, are you on Holley.com?
I am again.
Always on Holley.com.
It's a good place to be.
It's the best place to be,
Yeah.
especially when you're doing all this wiring stuff. So last time we checked in, you were doing all of the harness work on the C10. Now you're working on a different harness. So what's this one for?
This is for Chris's 66 Mustang. It's
Okay.
About out of paint. We're getting it ready to go ahead and start doing assembly on it. So there's the firewall bulkheads, and this will be the Holley computer.
Okay.
We're working on tying all that together and getting it integrated into the dashboard. So when it's out of paint, it'll be real quick. Plug everything in.
Yeah, make it nice and easy.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's why I love how you use the quick disconnects for the firewall bulkheads and everything. So
yep, we got to do the other end of it still, but yeah, this is what will come through the firewall, and we got. Usually I like to do one for the engine, one for the lower half of the transmissions in O2, and in this one's case, this one's got some extra sensors for the camshafts and some other stuff for the dashboard. So so this one took a little more. But yeah, it
awesome.
Makes them nice and clean. Makes it quick to get apart on the other side and diagnose, change anything if you want to make upgrades.
If the motor ever has to come out, that makes it so much easier. But it probably won't have to.
Yeah, like cool. Any little services are real easy and easy to diagnose. And like I say, upgrades are super quick and clean too with that, so you know where everything's at. No hunting for it.
Sweet.
So
thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep moving.
Move on.
See you, buddy.
See ya.
All right, we're over in the Fab Shop now with Josh.
Hello again.
And we've got the car unwrapped. Last time we had this car in a video, it was still wrapped in plastic and had blankets all over it. But you unwrapped it.
Yeah, all the body work's done, so you want to protect what's been done so far. You know,
yeah, exactly.
Not, final paint, but
yeah, it's just primer. But I mean, honestly, when this car came in and we took a look at the gaps he set and everything, I mean, he did a very good job on the bodywork on this car. So what are you working on? I know you have a lot going on in the rear of the car, so let's take a step back there and let me know what you're doing.
So we cut out the stock tubs so we can fit our mini tubs in.
Okay.
I'm holding off on putting mini tubs in for now because this car is also getting the Quadrolink.
Okay, yeah, so you have a lot more fab work to do with that as well. Okay.
Yep, so next I'm getting ready to cut out the center section for the shock mounts.
Yeah, the cross member.
Yeah, the cross member as well as upper links as well.
Yep, upper link pockets. Cool. So yeah, this car, it's gonna be mini tub, Quadrolink. Yep. He's already got our hydroform subframe installed in the front. So you're doing that. Does it have subframe connectors yet?
Yes.
Okay, so they're already installed.
They're already done as well.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you're just really all you need to do is the mini tubs and Quadrolink then.
Yep, and it's also getting LT4.
Do a tunnel? Yep. Okay.
Well.
Cool. Now this car, we're just gonna get the motor in, and pretty much get it to like a roller status with the engine installed. You know, we're not gonna complete this vehicle here. It's gonna leave here as a roller. But
yeah, the only paint that it's getting are the engine bay and then underneath.
Okay.
I think the interior.
So you got the cross member out, all the link pockets.
Yep,
so
this is my first time doing this, so.
Yeah, hey, you know what? You got it though. I know, yeah, you checked the instructions, you're watching the install video. So honestly, I'd say the first gen is probably the easiest thing for you to do as your first one. So
I heard the second gen was a lot more involved.
Yeah, there is a little bit more involved with that, but no. So far so good, man. Yeah, looking good, tubs are out.
It's fun work.
Yeah, exactly.
Dirty, but
it's always dirty work if you got grinding going on. Cool. All right, well, I'll let you get to it. I appreciate you, Josh.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, like I mentioned, it's already got the subframe in it, so that saves a lot of work. Blake's over there making noise today, but let's move over to the Mustang and talk about that for a little bit. So Paul's over there working away. There isn't a ton of update to do on this one. Last time we spoke about it, it was up in the air. He was finalizing some things underneath the car, but you could see aluminum frame suspension is in, engine's back in the car, wheels are on, everything fits. So this one's coming down to the wire. Paul's just gonna wrap up a few more things, and then this will be ready to get back to Steve and let him enjoy it. You've made a lot of progress here getting this tunnel installed here, and man, it is tall.
Yeah, I had to make some room for it. It's the drive shaft and everything along with it comes up in the car because of the ride height. So.
Yeah, so I know that's what we talked about in the last video, how everything is pretty much getting raised up into the body because of how low the goal is for this car.
Yeah.
So how did you make the tunnel? Is there a certain process that you follow?
I put a trans in there. I cut the old tunnel out and I put a transmission. I set the engine angle, and I got the rear axle bunked up in the car, and it's at rod height. And then I'll just measure from the tops of that. And on the front, on the transmission, I like to give it no less than an inch of clearance on the top side.
Okay.
And course, around the sides. You want to make it as roomy as possible for
Yeah.
wiring and any kind of plumbing that may be beside the trans. So it doesn't make it difficult to service or work on or create a heat problem or a rattle problem. So
Yeah, exactly. And how exactly did you make the tunnel?
I use the English wheel to do these with.
Yeah,
So I put
okay.
A rubber tire on the top. Die on the bottom is a I made it out of wood, actually. You can go there and get a
Really?
picture of it. Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to walk over there and check that out.
That's what I do. So you see the lines.
Yep.
I'll lay them out, and I'll run it through the English wheel several times. And I do make a wire template
Okay.
that I go off of. So
That just gives you an idea of the final shape that you
it
want.
does. It gives you a goal and lets you. Once you get it that template, you know you're close, and then you can final fit it in the car.
Okay.
So,
That is really cool. Yeah, I had no idea you had a wooden die on the English wheel. See, I definitely want to go check that
I
out.
made it out of a pallet.
Did you really?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Hey, whatever works.
Right.
But no, the tunnel looks amazing. And of course, you're always making really quick progress on this. And I noticed you got some tires mounted up too.
Yeah, got some Michelin Sport Cup 2s. These are our house mock-up wheels.
Yep.
So this is the front suspension is at ride height also. So I got a strut in there to hold that dimension. But
Okay.
from ground, so this would be on the ground, and here's your rockers. So anyway, that's a
Yeah, that's gonna be low, that's for sure. That is cool. So this is the exact tire size we're going with.
yes. It is.
So that's a 295, 35, 19.
Yeah.
And then the rear, it's gonna be a 345, correct?
20. Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Thank you, Mark. I'm gonna go over and check out that English wheel.
Okay.
Look at that. He wasn't kidding. So yeah, that's a wooden die that he made from the pallet. Crazy. So yeah, Mark is he's no stranger to coming up with some innovative ideas and just making stuff work, but that's pretty unique. I've never seen that before. That's cool. Last thing I want to touch on for this project video, these guys are hiding under a Fox body right now. What are you guys doing?
Well, we're getting this Fox body ready to scan so we can start a development on the Fox body front suspension.
This is Keith's car. He's actually one of our sales guys. So if you ever call in and have any tech questions, you're talking to Keith. And this is his 50 91 LX hatch. So yeah, Blake and Pete are hard at work.
Yeah, we got a pretty good plan.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about it on camera.
probably not. So let's just leave it very vague. We have a plan.
It's
We're working on it.
Awesome.
So there you have it, guys. Fox body suspension. Working on it. Coming soon. And it's going to be awesome. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you like these videos, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and come back for more. So thank you.